PJs, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe down below to become part of my PJ squad, which is always awesome. And as always, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, or if you just want to hop down there and say hello, I'll be answering as many comments as I can. So as you can see by the title, I am reviewing another subscriber slime shop, except this one is a little different. This package I purchased with my own money, and it's going to be kind of a new thing that I'm going to be starting. It's not a new series, but it's going to be just a new thing that I'm doing. So basically, I'm going to start purchasing from you guys that have been like interacting with my videos and stuff like that. Every few months, I'll be picking someone random that has just been commenting on my stuff and liking and, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll be purchasing from your shop, whether it be a slime shop or just whatever business you have, I'll be purchasing from you and then obviously showing it in a video and of course linking you down below. So really quickly, if you guys want to buy from this slime shop, it will be linked down below for your convenience. And yeah, so this is just going to be a way to give back to you guys for supporting me and commenting, because I wouldn't be able to do what I love if I didn't have my lovely supporters. So that's just kind of a way to give back. So I just wanted to mention that, and this will be the first slime shop that I do. If you guys want a guaranteed like spot to be in my videos, you can always email me down below and you can send me a package, whether it be slime or whether you just want to see how your slime's doing, whether it be like a jewelry shop or something, just whatever. If you just want it to be featured, just email me and we can get something worked out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here are the extras. They included a little invoice for my order, some borax, and their business card here and like how to take care of slime and stuff. And then they sent these little marshmallow extras, and my goodness, I've tried the strawberry ones of these. They're so good. And here are the slimes. I did purchase 3 of these, which are all 8 ounces, but they were kind enough to send me 2 extra 3-ounce slimes. So thank you so much for the extras. And yeah, so without anything else, let's get into the slime review. So starting off with one of the extras, we have Blue Raspberry Slushy Fizz, and all the slimes come in these screw top lid containers with their logo on the top, and then the slime name and texture on the side and the scent, so that's really nice. This slime is really nice. Like, it's a very packed Snow Fizz, which I like, but it still has awesome stretch, which is really hard to do, to have like that ratio of like good stretch and the Snow Fizz like being packed in there. So it's really nice. The scent is awesome. I honestly don't really smell blue raspberry. I smell bubble bath, but I love the smell of bubble bath. So I like this better, but I really like it. The color is nice. Since it's an extra, I'm not going to rate it, but it is a very nice slime. This next extra is Twisted Marshmallow, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to try this one because I was like debating if I wanted this one over one of the other ones that I actually bought, but I'm so glad I got it as an extra. This slime is so nice. I love when clay slimes are like dense and fluffy at the same time. It's a really interesting texture and it's kind of hard to explain unless you can actually like feel it through the screen, which I wish you guys could because it's really nice. And like, let me just say, the slime before you mix it is so beautiful, and afterwards it is like, I love this green color, and the scent is so nice. It smells like marshmallow frosting, and the slime inflates very nicely, so it's a really nice slime as well. Starting with the slimes that I purchased, this is strawberry cheesecake, and I love like the two-toned color on this, so I'm so excited. Mixing this slime was so fun. Like, something about mixing two different textures together is like one of my favorite things to do because it just makes a really interesting texture most of the time. And this one, I can say the same. It's a really nice thick snow fizz, really holdable and nice. It does have a little bit of tackiness to it, and every once in a while I'll get some like residue on me, but it's not a lot, it's just kind of there. If I would suggest one thing, it's like a super picky thing that's just my opinion, I would try and make the color kind of come out more pinkish to represent more of that strawberry, and that's just my opinion because right now it's more of a peach color, so it reminds me of peaches. But like I said, that's like so nitpicky, and it's not even like, I'm not even taking off of that or anything. It's just what I would do personally, but it's like, it's perfect. Anyways, it's really hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but anyways, the scent is really nice. I don't know what is wrong with me today, but it also smells like bubble bath, but it smells like strawberry bubble bath. I'm stupid, but it smells great. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 just because of the tackiness and that little bit of residue that it gives off, but that's very nitpicky. But I want to make sure that I can just distinctively give you guys a difference between slimes and which ones I like, because I know it can be annoying if I give everything 5 out of 5. But anyways, I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 5 pajamas. The next slime I'm reviewing is Soft Serve Ice Cream. So I will say I'm not the biggest fan of the scent. It kind of smells like fake chocolate, kind of like how Tootsie Rolls smell, and something else kind of sweet that I really can't put my finger on, but it smells good, and I don't know, it's just not my favorite, I guess, but that's just me. I do like the ending color. Like, it is a beautiful pink. It kind of looks more white on camera, but in real life it's like a baby pink color, and it's really nice. It's a very nice butter texture, kind of like the Marshmallow one, where it's thick but airy at the same time, which is really nice, and it inflates very nicely. I love the add-ins. They're like little ice cream sundae add-ins. They look so cute because they're sprinkles and like little chocolate chips and stuff like that. It's really, really cute, and I loved mixing the two colors together to get this lovely pink color. So I will give it 5 out of 5 pajamas. Very nice. And last for this review, we have Birthday Cake Oreo. So this slime is a thick and glossy slime. I will say it is nice and glossy. It isn't the thickest in the world. I would love to see it be thicker just to give it a better texture. It's kind of more on the semi-jigglies. You can see it kind of gives a jiggle, but kind of, I don't know, it's kind of rippable, kind of like how it's like if slimes are on the tackier side. So I'd love to see it more thick than this. Honestly, whether you put it as thick or you could even make it a cereal milk slime, I think both of those textures would be great to see for this slime. I do love the add-ins, very Oreo themed, and the scent smells like the cream in Birthday Cake Oreo, so I think it's very spot on, and I love that. I would just love to see a little change to the texture just to make it a little better and not as, I don't know, I don't really want to say plain because that sounds so bad, but it does have kind of like a jiggle to it, a tackiness to it. So I'd love to see it maybe be thicker or a different texture, and I think it would be great, but I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 pajamas just because it's more of a plain texture. So that is the end of the review, but for this part I am going to try and give some advice, and it is directed towards everyone as well who has a slime shop, because this can hopefully help you guys. The first thing that I would say specifically to this shop though would be to choose one label that you really, really like, because these two have drawings on them, which I love. That's very unique and I love them. They're very colorful. But then this one has just a picture, and then these two don't have a picture. So I would definitely try to choose either one out of these 3 or a new one, just so that you can have a little bit more consistency, because the top labels are great and the containers are great. I would just love to see consistency with the labels. And if it was my personal opinion, I would choose drawings, because they're like, I love when people hand draw their stuff. It's so nice, and it puts a personal touch on it, which I think is great. Another thing that I would try to do, and this is more directed at everyone, would be to try to make your slime shop stand out. There's a lot of slime shops nowadays and a lot of different types. And if you've seen the ones by Retro Slime Company and other people like that that have a theme, they stand out a lot more because people love those themes. Their packaging go with the themes, their slimes go with the themes, their containers, you know, their business cards, whatever. And that's really going to make you stand out. And a lot of people are going to want to buy from you more because they're going to remember you. So I would definitely try to do that and to try to make your textures more memorable. But for these, like especially the clay and butter slimes that I reviewed, they are great and they stand out and are amazing. I would just try to make slimes just a little more unique, which is really, really hard to do nowadays. But I know everyone can do it, and you know, if you don't want to do a theme, that's perfectly fine and that's up to you. But I think it would definitely help stand out a lot more, and people are gonna be like, you know, I remember that slime shop and I loved their slimes and I'd love to buy more. I love these slimes here. I would just love to see a theme, and I think it would be absolutely perfect because these slimes are great on their own. I just love to see something to make them stand out, if that makes sense. And I know a lot of people can struggle with that. So it'd be really cool to see that. But that's all I have to say. If you guys want to shop from them, which I highly, highly, highly recommend them, they will be linked down below. But with that, I am signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.